In this video, we're going to take a look at the WUBEN X1 Falcon. Alright guys, so today we're going to look at a pretty cool and unique flashlight. This is the WUBEN X1 Falcon. I already got everything laid on the table. This is what's going to come inside the box. You're going to get your user manual. You're going to get a nice carry pouch for the flashlight. Actually built really well, real thick material. It's got what feels like a little bit of a felt padding on the inside for your flashlight to protect it. Got a nice little buckle here, and then that's what the back looks like. So I'm pretty impressed with the pouch for the flashlight. You also get an adjustable lanyard here. So this is kind of a camo pattern, which is cool. It's got the clip there, and then it is adjustable, and then it's got another clip on the other end. So pretty cool lanyard. And then you also get the USB-C to USB-C charging cable along with this. So here's a closer look at the flashlight. Really unique, cool looking flashlight. I like it a lot. Definitely a lot different than your traditional flashlights. It's got a different size and shape to it. Nice design engraved into this alloy case. This is a really cool looking flashlight. Got your 3 LEDs right on the top there, and this max output on this is going to be 12,000 lumens, so really high lumen output on this. Right on the front there, power mode button there with the LED indicator right in the middle. On this side, you can see through there is a little heat sink. Right there is your USB-C cover to be able to charge your flashlight. Then on this side, it actually has a built-in fan to cool the circuitry on this, which is pretty cool. Never had any flashlights that have a built-in automatic fan that turns on once it reaches a certain temperature. So really unique with that too. Then right on the bottom there, so you guys can see, it says do not disassemble, but this is where it's going to house 2 21700 batteries. Got a spot right there in the corner for your lanyard. And then it's got 2 screw holes right on the back there. WUBEN does have an accessory for this, for a detachable bicycle clip, which I'll show you guys later in the video. But really cool, lightweight. Comes in just under 14 ounces. Go ahead and give you guys a measurement here. So the length is about 5 inches. We got the width right under about 2 inches there. And then it's going to be 1 inch in depth. So as you guys can see, fits pretty nicely. It is big, but it fits nicely in the hand. Actually pretty comfortable. Doesn't feel slippery. These rigid actually provide nice little amount of grip there when you're holding it. This is water resistant. It has an IP rating of 55, so it's going to be somewhat dust resistant and water resistant, low pressure water like splashes and stuff like that, but not fully waterproof. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and go over the modes real quick here. You're going to get 7 standard modes with this. It does have a lockout feature, so all your modes are going to be accessed through this main button right here. So to get to lockout mode, you're going to quickly tap the middle button here 4 times, and then you'll see the LEDs flash to let you know it's in lockout mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4. LEDs flashed, and now every time you're going to hit this button, it's just going to flash to let you know that it is in lockout mode and your light will not turn on. To get out of lockout mode, you just do the same thing. You're going to tap this 4 times rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you guys can see it's out of lockout mode. So your first mode is going to be Eco. There's Eco mode, and this is going to be 20 lumens, and it's going to last you 220 hours. If you hold the button down, it's going to take you to low. So there's low, that's 400 lumens on low. That'll last you 14 hours. Hold the button again. That's going to take you to medium. That's 1,000 lumens at 5.5 hours. We got high, 2,600 lumens for 2 hours. And then turbo is going to be a double click. So you double click it, turbo, 12,000 lumens. That's going to last you 1 minute. Super bright, as you guys can see. But that'll last you 1 minute, and then it's going to step down to 3,000 lumens, and that'll last you 1.7 hours. Alright guys, so the fan just turned on. So the fan right now is about 6 inches from the microphone. Not sure if you can hear it or not. It actually works pretty good. I can actually feel the heat coming off of it once the fan is turned on. So actually pretty efficient fan there to draw the heat away from the flashlight. And now I just turned off once I turned the flashlight off. Now I just turn back on. So like I said, I can hear it, but it's very quiet, not very loud fan at all. I think the only thing I'd be worried about maybe is actually stuff getting caught inside of this grill area here, because you can see the fan spinning inside of there. So maybe if you had some debris, you know, or something that got caught in there, it actually might cause the fan to malfunction. So that might be a little bit of a worry of mine. The flashlight itself, it does get a little bit warm in the hand, but actually not to where you can't hold it or anything like that. Nothing close to being too hot to handle, but you do feel it warm up a little bit. So the last two modes is going to be strobe and SOS. To get to strobe, you're going to triple click the power button here. 1, 2, 3. And then you got your strobe there. And then if you want to go to SOS, you're just going to triple click again. And then that's going to take it to SOS. So strobe's going to come in at 3000 lumens, and then SOS is coming in at 200 lumen output. Alright guys, so that was the 7 basic functions for the flashlight, but this actually packs more features into it. It's got a programming mode, which is a little bit more advanced, but I'll show you guys how that works. Pretty much for your eco, your low, medium, high, you can change the lumen output that this is set at. Alright guys, so to change the lumen output, say for eco mode, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click into eco mode. So just hold down the button to click into eco mode, and then what you're going to do is you're going to double tap the power button here, and you're going to hold it. So you're going to tap it once, twice, quickly, and then hold it. Then it's going to ramp up to 400 lumens. Wherever you want the lumen output to stop for this mode, you're just going to take your finger off the button. So we'll go ahead, we're in the default setting for 20 lumens right now. I'm going to double click this button, but I'm going to hold it after that second click. And you'll see it start to ramp up. Then it's going to blink when it's all the way up to its 400 lumens, and then it'll go all the way back down to 20. And you pretty much, once you take your finger off the button, it's going to stop at that lumen output, whatever you want it to be set at. Now obviously you don't know exactly what each lumen output is in between the 20 and 400, if it's 150, 200, 250, but you get the idea. And you can do this on all of the settings from eco all the way up to high, so you can change it. So like I said, this can be at default from 20 to 400. You can change low mode, which can be from 400 to 1000 lumens. Medium mode can be adjusted from 1000 to 2000 lumens. And then your high can be adjusted from 2000 to 3000 lumens. So like I said, you probably want to keep your instruction manual for this one if you plan on using any of these features. Just to be able to familiarize yourself with this, I definitely sometimes forget some of more advanced modes of my flashlights. So this would be a good example of that. Now, if for whatever reason you want to go back to the default settings, say that you want to go back to your standard 20 lumen output for eco mode and what was standard when you got this flashlight. So all you got to do is you're going to go ahead and put this into lockout mode. This gets kind of advanced too. It's another reason you want to keep your instruction manual. So to go back to your default settings that this flashlight was sent out with, you're going to go back to your lockout mode, which means you're going to click this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you do it rapidly. Then you're going to know it's in lockout mode once it flashes. And then you're going to tap this 1 time, 2 times, and then 3 times in a rapid succession, and it'll put it back to your default settings. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now it's back to the default setting, 20 lumen output on eco mode. So pretty flexible, really cool way to be able to finally program this flashlight to the lumen output that you desire. I also wanted to mention, if you do have a fast charger, like a 27 watt, this will only take 2 hours to charge, so pretty efficient as far as charging time. Here's the accessory I was talking about earlier. This is the detachable bicycle clip for the flashlight. This is what it comes with. It's got your kind of a handlebar mounting clamp there, and then it's going to have a back bracket that you can mount to this area that has the 2 screws. So go ahead and install that real quick, show you guys what that looks like. Alright guys, so I went ahead and installed the detachable bicycle clip, which I actually think this would be pretty cool to put onto your bike or a scooter or something like that. But there's the back plate that goes onto the flashlight, just really easily screws into those already threaded holes that's in the alloy case. And then this is going to be the clamp that clamps onto your handlebars. And it is a quick detach, so pretty cool. Just go ahead and slide this right on there. Locks into place. And then that's what it's going to look like. So if you don't want to leave this on your bike, say you're going to a store or something like that, you can just pull this tab back here and it'll do a quick detach, and then you can take the flashlight with you. So nice design here by WUBEN. And it does come with some extra rubber grips there and some screws for your mounting to your handlebars. And then this is also kind of like a quick detach system. Just locks into place, and then you thumb screw to tighten it down. Also, if you take a look, right on the side here is a little switch. And what this allows you to do is actually turn the mounting bracket that mounts to, say, your handlebars to a desired angle, and then you just flip that switch and then it locks it into place. So another nice little addition there to this bicycle mount. Alright guys, so the last thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to test this out outside so you guys can see its performance. So you guys have noticed that this is going to be more of a floodlight style than a thrower, so it's just going to really light up a wide area, spreading out a lot of light. The max meter distance that this does throw at is 303 meters, but it's going to be more, like I said, of a floodlight style flashlight. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and test out the WUBEN Falcon here. So right now I got it on eco mode, just out in the parking lot. So a little bit of a light there. It's your walk-in light, something like that. Not bad. Not going to be able to see farther than maybe 10 foot in front of you. Go ahead and kick it up to low. So there's a low, as you guys can see. Low's pretty bright there. That pole right in front of me is, I'd say, about 20 feet away. So pretty bright on low, actually. You can see a pretty good distance on low. Kick it up to medium. So there's medium. Nice amount of light there. You can see all the way out to that post there, which is probably a good 50 feet away. Get up to high. So there's high, and you guys can see just kind of a really nice floodlight that we got going on there. Not a really hot spot or anything, but nice spread of light there, lighten up the area really nice. And then we'll go to turbo. So as you guys can see, turbo really bright there. Lighten up those poles right there. Really good. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Real nice amount of light there. Just lighten up this whole field, baseball field right to my left here. Doing a really good job lighting that up on turbo. Real nice searchlight, as you guys can see. It's doing a real good job spreading the light out in front of me. Got a pretty good distance it's shooting out too. So there's back down to your eco mode, your low, medium, high, and then turbo. 12,000 lumens on that turbo. Really a good amount of light there. don't know if you guys can hear, the fan just kicked on. Well, it really, this lights up the area. And then right there is off. Back to turbo. Alright guys, so that's it. The WUBEN X1 Falcon. Let me know what you guys think about this flashlight in the comment section below. I'm going to have a bunch of links and discount codes in the description box. Also, if you guys are interested, you can pick this up on WUBEN's website, and I also have Amazon links down there, so make sure you check out those links and discount codes if you guys are interested in this. This is a pretty unique, cool looking, high output flashlight. Really like it a lot. I think it's going to be a good light to add to the tool bag. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, smash that like button. And if you guys like what I'm doing on my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you on the next one.